You guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing I don't know if this is like things to do before the New Year's or things to start for the New Year's, like a New Year's resolution video. So this is just to give you ideas of things to start or things to do before the New Year starts. This list that I have is completely all over the place, and as you can tell by the title, this is 50 things to start for the new year. So we're just gonna start. I have my list right here on my iPad, so I'm just gonna go based off of what I have here. Like I said, it's very mixed up, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we have is waking up at 5 to 6. So depending on what time you have to get up, like if you're graduated or anything, honestly, I feel like this is something that you could like start like either way, like just learning how to get up early when you need to, or just starting your day way earlier so that you have like a lot more time to do stuff and like get ready or just do anything. And for some of these hobbies that you could start, I feel like it's just great to learn to just wake up early in general. The next one is making your bed every day. So a lot of people already do this, but some people also don't. I am one of those people that does not make my bed every day, but I want to start. So some of these things are just things that I want to start doing, or things that I saw like on Pinterest or, you know, anything. But that is definitely something that I would want to start, just to like have that clean feeling when you get home, and just to like walk in and see something nice, and then you don't have to clean it up later. Next is showering nightly and daily. There's a lot of people that I know that don't like shower every day or do like every other day, and depending on where you live, because I know in Colorado it wasn't good to shower. When I lived there, it wasn't good to shower like every day depending on where you lived, because your skin could get really dry. So if it's not something that you could do, because I know people have different skin, but just like in general, this is something you could start. So just like waking up and then showering, or showering every night before you go to sleep. Me personally, I am a shower at night person because I like to be nice and clean before I go to sleep, and then I just wake up. But honestly, whatever you are, and you could just do that. Next are 4 and 5, going on a run daily or going on a walk daily, or it doesn't even have to be daily, just like really often, like learning how to like be active and go out. I will not be doing either of these. I know for a fact I will not, but this is just something, because I know some people that live in like maybe like California or something where it's not that cold. It might be cold to you guys, but or even in the cold you can honestly do this stuff. I know if you have snow, probably not, but just learning how to like stay active, so that's just something you could do. Next one is having a weekly reset day. So mine is usually Sundays, where I'll just clean up everything, or sometimes it's a Friday if I have plans over the weekend. But just having a day to always reset, clean your room, clean your house, apartment, whatever, so then it doesn't build up. Like it doesn't even have to be like a deep clean, that could be like a monthly thing, but just like putting stuff away, cleaning your counters, doing the dishes, whatever it may be, but just cleaning on one day, like specifically dedicating that day to simply just cleaning. Number 7 is trying to save money. I am very guilty of, as soon as I get money, I spend it. But this year and the upcoming years, since I'm getting a lot older, it seems to be like more important to try to save money. So this one is saving money, not just spending your money, and like saving up for specific things, not just going to the store and be like, oh, I gotta have that, and then buying it. So that's not a big one, but it kind of is. It just depends on your spending habits. Number 8 really is one that I want to try, is staying off your phone an hour before you wake up, like, or an hour before you wake up, an hour after you wake up. So like not immediately getting on your phone, having to wait like an hour, and also staying off your phone an hour before you go to sleep. So that means like reading a book or something. So just getting off your device, because I feel like that's just like really important, because I didn't realize until like at break, like if I'm not at school, I'm really honestly just on my phone unless I'm like reading or something, but I want that to be like a normal thing. So I feel like that's definitely one that you could really add to your list. So that was 8 and 9. Now we're at 10. The next one is study at least for an hour every day or every couple days. Me personally, I have did this like this school year, and that actually helped me so much. Like instead of being like, oh, I could do my work at school, or like procrastinating, I will actually come home and do my homework when I need to. And that has helped me so much because it gives me way more free time. Like, you would think that you wouldn't have free time having to do your homework, but it actually gives me so much free time, especially in school. Like, it gives me free time in school and I could just chill and talk to my friends. So I actually really like that. Number 11 is, along with this, trying to get good grades. I know a lot of people don't really care about their grades and stuff like that, but like me personally, I'm the kind of person that cares about my grades because I just feel like how you do one thing is how you do everything. So it's just like, they say that your grades are gonna go, but really in college, I feel like having a good GPA and stuff is really like important. I'm not saying you have to try to get all A's, but at least B's, and if it's really that hard, at least a C. Like, just know that you're trying and not just being lazy with everything that you do. Number 12 is get out at least once a week. This one is not that important, but I feel like it also is that important. Like, go out with your friends, go see a movie. It doesn't even have to be spending money on something, but just like in general, like going out and just talking to somebody, or like going out, not talking to somebody, like just sitting at a park, or if it's just like hanging out in general, going to your friend's house or your friend coming to your house, I feel like that still counts. But just having time to like socialize, or if you want to be by yourself, like this could go along with like going on a walk or going on a run, just getting out of the house at least once a week, because I feel like it's really depressing and not good to just be in the house all the time. Number 13 is making sure to have a book to read at all times, or starting reading. A lot of people like, they're like, I don't like reading and stuff, but I feel like you just haven't found the right book, because I honestly love reading. I wasn't into reading a lot, but well, I kind of was, but not like, oh my gosh, I always need a book to read, or oh my gosh, I want to have like a book collection. Like, I wasn't like that until recently. But I feel like once you find that book that really gets you into reading, then you could read, because no matter like what kind of stuff you're into, like it doesn't even have to be like romance or like you know, fantasy or anything. Like, you could find a book, even if it's just about like a hobby that you're into, about sports or something, or like you can honestly just read anything and just find something to keep your brain like, you know, yeah. Number 14, along with book reading, is just starting a new hobby in general, whether it be starting to play an instrument, starting a sport, or if it's just like crocheting. Like, it doesn't matter what it is, but just finding a hobby. I saw this one video on TikTok that is like, you need to have at least 5 hobbies: one that makes you money, one that keeps you active, one that something. But it's just like, in general, we're not going that far, because some people, you know, you need to start off slow. So this one is just like finding something to do, finding a hobby. And so even if you have multiple hobbies, just always having something to do other than being on your phone and sitting down and doing nothing. But it's not even about that. It's also just having something that makes you happy, and then something to do like when you're by yourself, or if it's like, if you need it, like doing something that involves you being around people, if that's what you need. But just having something to do that makes you happy. The next one, along with hobbies, these next ones are kind of like hobbies, but these are like ideas, is trying to go to the gym at least 3 times a week. If it's just once a week or every single day, I don't know if you're really into that, but I would say at least 3 times a week, so that it's just like you're getting what you need. But just going to the gym, it doesn't even have to be going to the gym. Working out in your house is honestly not as hard as it seems. You can find a lot of videos, but it's not even about like building or like getting anything back there. Honestly, just staying active. That's really what it is about, staying active, and just like, you know, having something that makes you, like, taking care of your body is so important, especially to mental health. Like, a lot of people don't realize that, but like, if you're working out, you're eating right, you're doing the right stuff, you will actually feel so much better. The next one is, because I felt like a lot of people, like, you can't just go into a gym and do absolutely nothing and just be looking goofy. So I said start some kind of class that correlates with your hobby. So you could start like art classes, gym classes, or like classes for your sports, like one-on-one, or join some like club or something. Like, that's honestly like anything. So if you feel like you don't really know what you're doing, or you could do like crochet classes. There's literally classes for everything. So just like starting that, and then you can also meet other people that like doing what you're doing. So that's something. Number 17 is cleaning your room every day or every weekday. This goes with like having a reset day, but I feel like it will be so much easier just cleaning your room every day, or just picking up after yourself. I feel like should be like its own category. I don't know why I didn't add that, but like picking up after yourself, like, I have a bad habit of just leaving my clothes all over my room and then I'll pick it up on Friday or Saturday or something. But honestly, I'd rather just do it like every day so I don't have anything to do, and just learning to be like a clean person, because I feel like that's just like, it just makes stuff better. I don't know, but like that's number 17, cleaning your room every day or every couple of days, like just making sure to have a nice space. Number 18 is trying to look presentable more often. I'm guilty of this. I will go a couple days looking good and then I will just crash and I will not dress up at all. But recently I've been thinking like, just, you know, look good, feel good. So it's just like trying a lot harder to actually put outfits together, do my hair, and just honestly take care of yourself. Like, it's not even about looking presentable, but just like taking care of yourself. And it's just like, I know not everybody can do that, but just like, you know, it's that effort that you put in that feels really good, like knowing that you like tried. Because I don't know, it's just me, but like when I just wake up and put sweatpants and stuff on, like when I'm tired, I don't really care. But then later on in the day, I'm like, dang, I really wish I PTS. Like, this outfit sucks. I look like crap. So that's why I feel like just looking presentable, you know. 19, along with clothes and outfits, is cleaning out your closet before the new year. Just getting rid of like clothes that you don't want, making room, because I feel like why go into the new year with old stuff or just like stuff that's just taking up space, because you have to make room for the new stuff. So honestly, if you have that shirt in your closet you haven't worn for months, just let it go. Number 20, along with cleaning out your closet, is donate your stuff, because you don't always have to throw it away. There's some people out there, your old could be their new. There's some people out there that aren't as blessed as some people, but you could be their blessing. So just donating your clothes to like Goodwill or anything, like, or to like a homeless shelter, like you can bless them with what you had if you don't use it. So honestly, that's like something you could really do. Or even if it's just like old furniture or something, like you could honestly, that's actually such a good idea, like giving stuff away. My family, we always do that. We'll always like every couple months take stuff to Salvation Army, I believe. And so we'll just not throw stuff. Sometimes we throw stuff away if it's like really bad, like underwear and stuff, like throw that away, like nobody wants that. But you know, shoes and stuff, you could just take that, furniture, boxes, anything. Number 21, along with hobbies, is start journaling. I've personally never done this, but I've seen a lot of people who do this, and I used to, like, it's not like a daily thing, but I used to just write in my diary, and that's honestly like a really good thing to do. I don't do it regularly, but if you're that kind of person, just try it out, see if you like it, and you can start journaling. Or you could become kind of like a scrapbooker, I think it's called, where you just like decorate books and stuff. There's a lot of hobbies out there. Number 22 is try eating better. That's so important. Like I said, it just makes you feel so much better when you work out, you eat better. I didn't say that I did it though, but when I do feel nice. You could try like having more home cooked meals. A lot of people use the excuse of fast food because that's what you can afford, which I get. Again, I'm also guilty of this. Fast food places do have healthier options most of the time. A lot of places do have like something a little bit better than what they normally have that you could try to get. I'm not shaming anybody. If that's what you have to do, then that's what you have to do. But I'm just saying it's good to at least try, because it's always that effort that you put in. Even if that means eating one less bag of chips every day, trust me, your effort will be seen, and not even by other people, but it makes you feel good within yourself knowing that you tried. Number 23, which is me personally, if you're not religious or anything, you don't have to. But if you are, I really want to try to read my Bible every morning or every night, at least once a day, and just really get into the word, or like do a daily devotion. Because I feel like all these other years I'll be like really good for like a week, 2 weeks, but then I like fall and then I'll come back. So this new year I want to try to make that like a part of my routine. Like I really like, that's something that I do daily, just the same way you brush your teeth or anything, like you read your Bible. Number 24 is trying to be a lot nicer, because I feel like we can always be nicer. Like you can always, there's always a couple moments where you could have did something like way nicer. And that's definitely something that I would want to try, because I am kind of mean sometimes. Like not like mean, but like where you have like an attitude, you're in a bad mood and you take your stuff out on somebody who doesn't deserve it. So this next year, I want to try to be a lot nicer to people and just make a lot more friends, because I feel like that's really something that you should try to do. Number 25, along with reading your Bible, is creating a prayer board. I've seen so many TikToks. I want to make one with my friend, and I don't know when. I probably won't do it before the new year, but that's just something that you could do, is making a prayer board, along with, like, if you're the type to make a New Year's board, you can make a prayer board. Number 26 is staying away from social media, because I feel like, not completely, but sometimes just like getting that space away, because I feel like not even just like that stuff like, oh, like it makes you feel bad about yourself, like comparing yourself, but just like in general, like tuning into reality, because I feel like when you're on social media a lot, you get like this view of the world that's not really real, and it's just like romanticizing things is fun, but sometimes you really need to just pull back into what's really in reality and just like stay off of social media, or just at least make sure that you know consciously that some of these things are not real. Like some of these YouTubers, that is not their real life, you know, like things are changed and flipped, and just knowing that everybody has their struggles, so not like putting too much pressure on yourself. So that's why I said staying away from social media. Number 27 is creating a routine. I feel like that is such a good thing, like creating morning routines, skincare routines, shower routines, nighttime routines. Like having a routine is actually, like, it seems like a stupid thing, but it actually can help you so much, having a routine to stick by and to follow, and just having structure in your life feels amazing. Along with that, number 28 is better self-care, watching hygiene videos, watching hair videos, just taking care of yourself and learning what your body needs, because I know not everybody's body is the same, but just in general, learning to take care of yourself, like smelling good, or like washing your face, brushing your teeth, because I know there's a lot of people out there that struggle with certain things. Like, actually, like, I'm not making fun of anybody, but I'm being serious. Like, that should just be something that you should try to do, because some people really do struggle. So it's just a nice thing to like think about, and it will never come easy creating new hobbies, but it is nice. Like I said, it's the effort that you put in. Number 29 is spending more time with family. I am so guilty of this. I feel like I could have spent a lot more time with my family. I feel like I take advantage of the moments I have with them. So watching movies, or just going out, going on a walk, that's definitely something to consider. And just like, you never know when somebody could be here and then they're not here. So it's really good to just be grateful for who you have around you and spend time with them. Go with your friends, and definitely do not consume yourself with one person. I know a lot of people who do that. I was guilty of that before, and it was not healthy. It didn't feel good. So just spend time with your family. Number 30 is trying not to procrastinate. I'm guilty of this, but I've actually been getting a lot better at this, and I'm actually very proud of myself. That goes along with doing your homework and just any other thing. So it's just like trying not to procrastinate as much, and like, just when you have to do something, just get it over with. I used to be so annoyed when my grandma would tell me, just do it right now so you can get it over with, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, I can literally do it later. But now that I'm like older, I really get it, like just get it over with. Number 31 is set goals, personal goals though, not just like, oh, wake up early. Like, if you have a career that you want, set goals up to getting that career. If you have a specific car that you want, set goals to save money for that car. Or if you want to like buy a house, set goals to buy that house, you know, just personal little things. So just set goals for your future and not just right now. So for the years to come, like if you have a college that you want to get into, like just having goals and knowing where you want to be in life. Number 32 is trying to go to sleep earlier. I am guilty of this. Recently, I've been going to sleep around 10:45, 11, which is actually pretty good, because like a couple years ago, it was like I would go to sleep at 2 a.m. and then go to school, come home, take a nap, and then it was just the same cycle, which actually is not good at all. So just trying to go to sleep earlier and really taking your sleep like important, because it really does help when you get good sleep, but not just for one day, but like continuing a cycle of going to sleep early. Number 33 is kind of random, but finding a signature scent. So getting like some kind of Bath and Body Works scent, or like a set, or some kind of perfume, like having like a signature scent, because I feel like something I've struggled with these past couple years is like finding who I am, and not even just internally but externally, like what kind of clothes do I wear, what kind of jewelry do I like. And I feel like something that's just like kind of important but kind of not is like finding a signature scent, like a strong one though. Like when you walk by, like people be like, whoa, like just like, you know, having something that makes you you, if that makes sense. Number 34 is no way important, but trying to take pictures more. I know a lot of people like living in the moment. I'm one of those people. I don't take pictures, I don't be recording or anything, but taking pictures with your family, with your friends, because it actually is really fun to look back at sometimes. And even if you do end up deleting them, just the fact that you had them and that you guys were all so happy in that moment, take pictures. Number 35 is not for everybody, but who knows, you might want to try it. Starting a YouTube channel. You don't have to, obviously you don't have to do anything on this list, but it's just an idea, starting a YouTube channel. I suggest definitely watching a lot of videos on how to start a channel, because it's definitely a lot more than just creating a channel and putting up a video. You need to have like a niche. A lot of people, like, it could take time to find your niche too, because I'm still finding mine. Like, you don't have to immediately know, oh, I'm gonna do this, but it is something to try out and just do. I've been doing YouTube since I was really little. Like, I was that one kid, like my digital background, oh boy, I cannot get rid of that, but that's just something that I've really liked doing since I was younger, so you could give it a try. Number 36 is start investing in your career. So I personally already know for a fact what I already want to be. So it's just like, take those steps already, because it doesn't just start when you graduate high school. Like, if you already graduated high school, then like obviously you'll know this, but if you're wanting to start a career, you have to start really early. But there are careers where you can start, like, it's never too late for you. Like, sometimes like if you're like 50 or 60, okay, it might be a little late for you, but I doubt anybody that age is watching this video. But just like, I'm not pressuring you to say that you need to know what you want to do right now, but take those steps, like give yourself options. So my freshman year I took medical classes, but I was also doing stuff for my business, so I had options. But then this year I decided I did want to go in the medical field, so I am taking those medical classes. But it's just having an idea of what you want to do, because sometimes it will be too late. Like, it's never too late, but sometimes it's a little too late depending on what you want to do. So number 37 is try volunteering, because I know a lot of schools need volunteer hours, but it's not even just that. Like, get out there, do something good, or you can donate, you could do anything, but just like getting out there and volunteering, or you can do like an animal shelter or anything, just like getting those volunteer hours. That's something you could do for 2025. Number 38 is not for everybody, so don't get your hopes up, but you could try cooking. I feel like no matter if you're a man or a woman, it is important though to have those skills to learn how to cook. Not just like, oh, when you're married, blah, 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 blah. But when you do move out, when you are on your own, it is really good to know like how to take care of yourself. So one of those things would be learning how to cook. Number 39, along with saving money, is creating budgets. So when you do go to the store, if you are that heavy of a spender and you need to buy something, having a budget will really help. Like knowing like, okay, at this store I can only spend this much. Today I can only spend this much. Honestly, I think it really helps. So I think trying to have budgets this year would be a good thing to save money. Number 40, very random, learning a new language. Not everybody can do that. I get that. And it's not really like I said, it's not pressure of things you have to do. But if you're really interested, you could try learning a new language. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It will probably take you all of 2025. But it is a good thing to start. Number 41 is starting a business. It is not easy. Businesses are not easy. It is not like, oh, I want to do this. Trust me, I would know. I tried. But if you really are into that thing, you have a good idea, just start that business. Just get started. If you have a good idea, just start that business. Doesn't matter how many people are doing it. Just try it. But do your research first. Number 42, along with being really nice, make new friends. I really want to do this for 2025. I want to be out there, not like that, but making new friends seems like such a good idea. And if you're not a people person, then that's okay. But that's just really something I want to do. I want to have a lot more friends. I want to hang out with people and form bonds and relationships. So that's really something you could try in 2025. And being a little bit more extroverted. Like if you are an introvert, you seriously are okay with being by yourself, then obviously you don't have to do that. But I am an introverted extrovert, so I'm an ambivert, so I do want to still be able to do both sides, but right now I'm more on the it's hard for me to make friends, not because of my personality or anything, but just I will never say hi to somebody first. It takes me a little bit to warm up, but with practice, I think that we could change that. Number 43, if you've really been thinking about it, getting a tattoo or piercing. I don't have any piercings except for my 2 right here. I do want to get a 3rd one, but if that's really something you want to do, getting a tattoo or piercing, if you do without your parents' permission, do not blame me. Number 44, along with diets and stuff, is staying away from soda. There are so many drinks out there. You could drink juices, which probably aren't the best, but it's not soda. You could try drinking smoothies. That's not everybody's favorite thing. Teas, like just staying away from soda, or even just like drinking only water and then having certain days or certain meals where you could drink soda, but soda all day, every day, no. Number 45 is stretching. I really want to start this one. I tried to over the summer, but I wasn't consistent. But I feel like it's really fun. Not like fun, but just good for you in general. Like stretching and learning to be like versatile, maybe, is that the right word? I don't know what I'm talking about, but just stretching so that you feel better. And then it also can help with like soreness, especially if you play a sport. Not just stretching like when you're in athletics and stuff, but at home, making sure to stretch. Number 46 is creating a habits list of things that you personally struggle with that you can do better on, and just having a list of things that you want to work on. You can put it on your bathroom mirror, you can put it anywhere, but just having a specific list for yourself of habits that you want to change. Number 47 is explore your area. I know not everybody can do this, but depending on where you live, there is a lot of places and just exploring around you, going to museums, anything. It might seem boring, but just give it a try. Number 48 is redecorating your room or your house. This is very money costing and it's not easy, but definitely that might be something that you want to do before the new year. Or if you just moved into a new house, shoot, go buy that house, go get that apartment. But just redecorating and just feeling fresh. If it doesn't feel like you, change it. Number 49 is clean the entire house. If you live on your own or with family, whatever, just clean the entire house, start brand new. Clean that room, clean that apartment, clean that house, clean that condo. Just clean, like, I'm saying, like, deep in those corners, like the bathroom, the sinks, like the everything. Just a nice deep clean to start the year. Number 50, I think this is probably the most important one. Learn to be happy. And that doesn't mean just like smiling, but that also means learning to be happy with what you have right now. That means learning to just be happy with where you're at, living within your means, and just appreciating what you have right now. Like, it's good to have goals and want other stuff, but just learning to appreciate what you have in this moment, and just like the people around you, like being more grateful. So just learning to be happy and not always thinking sad thoughts, because how you feel is really within your control. Like, I get it sometimes, like some people, we get depressed and stuff. I'm guilty of that. I do have those moments, but it's just like learning how to help yourself. But it's just knowing, like, if certain situations or certain people make you feel like a certain way, learning to just step back from a situation. Recently for me, it's been like, if somebody's sad, I know that's gonna make me sad, so it's just like, I'm here for you, but taking a step back. So it's just learning to be happy, what makes you happy, and what things to stay away from. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it does good, and I hope that I really did give you guys some good ideas. I feel like it was kind of lame. I hope you guys like this video, so make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.